Hello Virgo, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. First card's the strongest. We have here, for some of you, a third party situation. Okay, wow. Oh my goodness. Victim mentality. So some of you might have been in a relationship. You could have been in a situationship. This could be in the past, could be currently as well. Others of you, there may just be a whole lot of energetic feelings, connection that you have with this person. You might have been exchanging glances and you know there's something there, but the energy is so intense it almost feels like a relationship. Sometimes that happens as well. One second, let me just fix my mic, I think. There you go. I don't remember if I just announced, but the deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Okay. Hoping that right, somebody here feels that they have been a victim. This could be yourself, could be vice versa. Okay. Oh, wow. What happened? Virgo. Wow. You have here shape-shifting victim, fear, and challenge. I have to say, quite challenging. These cards are quite challenging. It's a lot of feelings and emotions that are difficult to deal with. So we have here shape-shifting followed by victim. Then we have surrender, ecstasy, crossroads, change, fear, mothering, and then we have challenge under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Virgo, the connection that I have with you, I wonder why it is that you're in my life right now. Why not before? Why not long ago? Many times I have thought, should I be thinking about you this much? Because every time I'm with someone else, every time I'm doing something else, my heart, my mind is always focused towards you. I can't stop thinking about you. I also feel in this connection that there's a sense of wanting to give you time, energy, and effort, but I just cannot. And because of this, it's as if there's a sense of victimization in this connection now, where one feels being taken for granted. I overindulged, and I did not value what I had at the time. Were you a victim of my desires? Yes, you were. Everything about you I wanted to take, and I did. You may think that I emotionally and psychologically manipulated you. That may be true. But I do realize that I made you a victim. And I know that that is not right. Right now, In my heart, mind, my body, I feel as though I belong to you and that you belong to me. We come and go, we dance in perfect harmony. This love that I have for you, this love that I share, it is very deep, and it's hard to escape. Deep as the ocean. And even when it's dark, my love still holds a little bit of light. I do feel a sense of this spiritual connection with you. I feel that somehow you and I are connected. And there's a part of this connection that makes me feel spiritually blissful. Right now I'm at a crossroads. Many things have happened between the both of us, and I need to make a choice. This choice is supposed to lead to a place which will make us both more happy. But I can't make a choice right now. I am at a crossroads, but I just don't know which way to go. I do feel that it's time for me to make a change. Certain things have happened in this connection way too many times. There's this repetitive pattern that goes on and on. Unable to make things different, change what has happened before. But I do want to change it. And what do I want to change? My fear. My fear towards this whole situation, towards this connection even. There's a part of me that is afraid of what this connection might turn out to be. There's a part of me that is afraid if someone ever finds out. There are many other things in my life, other people, that I am responsible for and towards. I feel nervous. I feel stress. I feel fear. I have lost my confidence. I have lost that sense of security and even my self-esteem. To some degree, a part of me even feels worthless now. I don't know what to do. I don't like these feelings. This is one thing I know. And that is why there needs to be a change. In you, I have found someone who is very loving, nurturing, caring, protecting. Someone who is there with unconditional love. I do hope that at some point I would be able to share this and have that feeling. You have this sense of nurturing qualities. It's something different. It's not something I have felt before. I do feel in this connection there is this challenge that exists. The situation itself has become very challenging. Even though I am with someone or doing something else, I keep thinking about you, but I'm also thinking about the amount of times I took you for granted. How I overindulged. And I just took. And now I'm afraid that whatever I've done, that karma that I have, is going to push me away from you. All right, Virgo. Very, very unique. So there's a few things here. This card, shape-shifting, usually for me it is my third party card. Third party necessarily doesn't have to mean that someone is having an affair. It could mean that an individual here is not able to give you the time, energy, and effort that you deserve or need because their efforts are being put somewhere else, being focused towards something else. For this reason, this person cannot give you that time that you may need. For example, they may be taking care of a sick loved one. They might be working too many jobs and they just can't be with you. So even if they are busy somewhere else, still, it doesn't matter. They're still thinking about you. They're longing for you. Now, for others of you, this could actually be a third-party situation where there's an affair going on. 3 people or 4 people involved here. So, what's happening here is this person has been with you, or this connection has been there. This could be vice versa. And in this connection, it did become so passionate and lustful, but it got to the point where one person was becoming victimized. They were just being used. Overindulgence. They were just being used, and now they don't feel good about it. Because of what happened, also, if it is a third-party situation with someone having an affair, the fear card is here. So somebody's wanting to change. This is the change card. They want to change the way that they feel because they're fearing this. What are they fearing? Because they might get caught that they're having an affair. They might get caught because they turned you into a victim. So this entire situation here, like it says, is a challenge. It's too difficult for them to move on, to create something better than what they've done. It's a solution now to which, a problem to which a solution cannot be found. They're so stuck with what has happened. They don't really know how to move forward in this connection. It's too challenging for them. And why is it challenging? Because it's something that they have not really come across before. So usually it's not a challenge if somebody has experienced it. But if they have not experienced it, then that is a challenge. Because they just don't know what to do. They don't know how to handle it. And sometimes if it's a challenge, you may wonder, why is this person not reaching out to me? It's because they're afraid of making any mistakes. You remember, this person's at this crossroads, right? They're supposed to make a decision. They're supposed to make a choice, but they are not. Because there's so many other, I guess you could say, unresolved issues. This person needs to get over all of that first, and then they'll be able to move forward. But there's so many other things going on right now that they really can't even concentrate. That's why they're not able to make a decision. Some of you might wonder, like, why isn't this person making a choice or making a decision? That's why. Okay, let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. Okay. Oh, interesting. The Lover's Path Tarot. Yep, this totally makes sense. And this one as well. Wow, you got the Two of Cups, you got the Two of Coins. So this particular spread, I read in the reverse. And what I like to do is have a look at the reason why your connection with this individual just did not work out. What happened that caused the situation to go downhill? At some point in time in the beginning, it may have been a great relationship. But then something may have happened, and maybe you know, maybe you don't know. So here we have the Two of Cups and the Two of Coins. We'll start off with the Two of Cups. Okay. The Two of Cups here, and remember I'll be reading the reverse, talks about a lost harmony, not wanting to have a partnership, and there being a lack of love. Before, there was a sense of enchantment. This was an attraction that could have become a very important relationship or love relationship. But then what happened? The reason why things started to go downhill is because of infatuation. Overindulging in sensuality for the sake of that emotional high. Now, some of you may recall when I was reading the victim card, I did use the word overindulging because this person started to overindulge. It just wasn't enough. They just couldn't have enough of you. They were completely infatuated. It was a very lustful connection for some of you, which is why you may have felt emotionally and psychologically manipulated. Here we also have the Two of Coins. Once again, this talks about choices, very similar to what you had in the Crossroads card, needing and wanting to make a choice. So we have here choices, juggling, and balance. In the reverse, this means not being able to make a choice, not really being the best juggler, and not being able to attain balance. Here it talks about taking on too much for now and feeling overwhelmed by demands, overcommitting oneself. So it does appear that this person had many other things on the go. For some of you, it might even be two people that they're dealing with. Could be. But ultimately, this card does talk about them biting off more than they could chew. So, biting off them more than they can chew and spreading them too thin. They've promised too many things. They've taken on too many responsibilities. They're just not able to fulfill much. That's a problem. Now, because they're unable to do that, there's a lack of speed moving forward. I'm seeing in my mind's eye right now a snail. I am seeing a snail, a little round one, and it is very slow. This person is, you may be thinking, why is this person so slow? They literally are at snail's pace. And it's because they want to take things really slow. They're not hurrying up because they cannot hurry up because they're extremely overwhelmed with all of the other problems that are occurring in their life. So this is some of the reasons why this person was not able to be with you the way that you wanted to, simply because there was a whole lot of infatuation and they were completely overwhelmed with other things. They had other priorities. You were not the type of priority that you think you were supposed to be. You were in the phase, in the mode of love. This person, however, could have been a tiny bit in the beginning, but then things started to change. Then it started to become more of infatuation. Why? Because they were not able to invest the time, energy, and effort in you. Why? Because they were overwhelmed. So that is why they only kept you at a distance and they just kept it as a physical connection instead of emotional from their side. Hope that makes sense. It's not good, but it does happen. That does happen. A lot of people don't get involved with a person emotionally because they know that they don't have the time and they're not in the right state of mind to be with a person like that. So they keep their distance and they're only with you physically. And that's it. They don't want to have that time to invest. All right, interesting. You have here the Page of Wands. Very nice. So this is the Beginner's Tarot. And I'll be looking into any actions, any plans, any intentions that this particular individual may have towards you. Okay, very nice. The World card. So we have the Page of Wands, then we have the World card, followed by the Four of Swords. And we have, there you go. Okay. Lots of feelings of regret, sadness. And that is because you were victimized. The majority of you were. So here we have the Page of Wands. Is this person going to reach out to you? Absolutely yes. Yes, they are. Are they going to be very bold about the manner in which they're going to reach out to you? No, they're not. They're definitely not going to be bold. This is not a knight. This is not a king. Definitely not a king. This is a knight. Sorry, this is a page. The page, it's almost like someone who is very, very shy, very unsure, timid, a lack of confidence. This person doesn't have confidence when they're reaching out to you. The knight is someone who has a little bit more. They're a little bit more of a daredevil. And the king is somebody that just knows everything. They know exactly how to say things, what they do. They're very confident. So when this person reaches out to you, Virgo, understand that they're going to be very quiet, very timid, very shy. They're not going to have a lot of confidence. They may not even seem to you as if they're interested, but believe me, the reason why they're there is because they are interested to some level. Now, this is a very passionate card. It's a wands, right? So this person does have a lot of attraction. They do find you extremely attractive. For some of you, the World card, the biggest problem here, and this is why they want to change things, they feel there is a whole lot of distance between the both of you. They don't like this distance. They don't want there to be any distance between you anymore. Emotionally and physically, there is distance between the both of you. And this is what they want to close. They want to close that gap. They want to bridge that gap. Also, some of you, just for the sake of this card, could possibly be from different parts of the world, or maybe your cultures are different. Maybe your race is different. That's just something that just pops up with this card anyway. We also have here with the Four of Swords, this person has gone through, yes, heartache. So, did they feel that the victim card that you had, did they feel that they actually victimized you? I see that they did, and they've acknowledged it, and they know it, and they feel bad about it. And after the Three of Swords, here is the Four of Swords. This person now is trying to keep their distance. They are trying to heal, recuperate, regenerate, trying to put their mind, put it back on track, get it back on track. No, why did I do this? Why did I behave like this? Can I do something different? They don't want to talk to anybody right now. They're very much in hermit mode. Then we have here the Temperance card. There's a part of this person that feels that this connection is very spiritual. And because they feel like this, they want to create a better balance between the both of you. There is this desire to know more, to be free with one another, to talk, to have an equal give and take. And this person feels that it's divinely guided, this connection. We also have here the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups does talk about how in this connection, this person is very burdened by certain things that have happened in the past. They feel that there were opportunities that they could have taken and done things in a certain way, in a better way, but they did not and they could not. We also have here opportunities that are coming to them and they still ignore it. One of the main reasons why is they truly are wondering about certain things that have happened in the past. And their mind is stuck in that mindset. They're still stuck there. We also have here the Three of Cups. Of course, if this is a third-party situation, guys, this card goes very well. Once again, it could be a third-party situation. This person is just simply acknowledging that and they know it. At the end of the day, they still want to celebrate with you. They want to be with you. They want to reunite with you. If some of you are not in a third-party situation, this card simply means that this person that you're dealing with, this individual who is going to be very youthful in a way, they could be also younger than you, or maybe they just act a bit immature, or just they're inexperienced. This person is going to want to reach out. And the reason why is because they want to have this sense of reunion with you. This union and reunion. They want to celebrate with you. It could be that even you guys go out in a social setting. I'm getting the word social group, 2 words, social group. And it could be co-workers. Could be people that you're working with. So they just want to go out, hang out, but have the excuse that you're there too. That way it's not like, oh, just the both of you. So I do see that this is definitely a good card. It's a very positive card to have. Now, do I see any action? I see more of intentions mostly here, but the action is definitely the Page of Wands. This person is going to be sending you some type of message. Understand it might not be very lengthy or larger, you know, something like, oh, this person's here to sweep me off my feet. It's definitely not going to be something like that. It's something very small, simple. It's like, it's an introduction type of thing. Just understand, if they do, the reason behind it is because they want to be with you. They want to have a better connection with you. And you also mean the world to them. All right. Just going to do a quick prayer. This is Archangel Answer Cards. Okay. We have here, if you believe. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. If you believe, then we have within the next few weeks. That could also mean the next few months. Listen to your intuition. This is a spiritually based romantic connection. There's a spiritual connection here. We have communicate clearly. Then we have there's something better. Give an extra card here. If you guys hear a whisper, that's me whispering, guys. Sometimes you guys think it's something or somebody else. Nope, that's me. I do whisper. All right. I'm going to clarify no. All right, 1 second. Still not making sense to me. Okay. All right, so we have here, let's see, we have enough time. So the angels here are saying positivity is the key for sure. You have to remain positive in order to get a positive result as well. If you believe that the situation will turn out in your favor, if you truly believe it, but if you also take the steps of doing it, then most likely it will, depending on your situation. This is a general love reading, guys, you know that. This is not a private reading. So it's not going to resonate for everybody. But I hope it works out for all of you. Within the next few weeks or months, there's going to be a time when you're going to have to listen to your intuition regarding the spiritually based romantic connection. You guys could be twin flames, soulmates, or karmic partners. And we also have here, communicate clearly. It's important to not be sarcastic. Don't taunt this person. Don't mock them. Don't, just be very direct and be very short when you speak. Don't write paragraphs and paragraphs. Keep it short to the point, because then people get lost in the details. So you want things to be short and concise when you are communicating with this individual, because then they can focus on what it is that you truly mean. If you write too much or if you speak too much, people do get lost in the details and they just miss the point, and that just gets us even more angry. Yeah, I hear someone saying, have you even listened to a word I've said? Someone saying this to someone. Okay, so we have here, there's something better. Now this comes up usually for two things. there's something better than this connection altogether. Even if it's a different connection, it could still be a different twin flame, soulmate, or karmic partner. Don't worry about that. You still have somebody out there for you. Everybody does. That's the way it's planned by the celestial beings. Here, when it says there's something better, it could be a person, or there's someone better, or there's something better than the situation that you are stuck in right now. So because it says here, within the next few weeks or months, it obviously shows me that yes, there have been problems here. And I did see that in the beginning. There have been problems. There's a lot of hard feelings. It's a very big challenge. So eventually, things are going to get better. In any case, for those of you that want to be with this person, for those of you that feel that it's time to move on from this person. Now, we did get the no card, and then we have an opportunity. So I do see here that there is something better and that you will be receiving an opportunity. Now, in between that, you have no. It is important for you to take action. But take the action after you meditate on the divine. Ask yourself questions. Ask the divine questions. You will be receiving answers intuitively. Listen to yourself intuitively. Some of the opportunities you might be given are not going to be the best. So, listen to your intuition, take action accordingly, meditate on understanding what it is that you truly should do, should you take that particular opportunity. There's another side to this, that there will be something better, and you will take action after you meditate, and then you will be able to take opportunities. So here it comes down to understanding communication needs to be clear, listening to your own intuition by meditating or praying to the divine. That will provide you with clarity. And I do talk about the source who is just simply God in the universe. The opportunity that you're going to gain, it is most likely going to be romance, because you do have the romance card right above it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely yes. It's going to be a romantic opportunity. So, guys, you might actually end up having a choice here between this person or somebody else even. And whatever you choose, you're going to choose it for your greater good. And when you do that, you will realize that it truly was the best option for you. You will be given some type of an opportunity here that's going to make things better for you. But like I said, listen to your intuition, do the prayer, do the meditation. You will receive messages intuitively in your mind. Sometimes you can also see them on billboards, on magazines. When you're reading something, a certain sentence might just pop right out. You're driving and you hear the radio. There's certain sentences that might just pop right out. It's a message for you. That's the way it works. You may even see numbers, signs, and synchronicities. Ultimately, we do have here, the situation will improve. So this is definitely certain things that you have gone through, where the angels are saying that whatever you have gone through, there's going to be something better and the situation will improve. So either way, Virgo, if some of you decide to be with this person, or if you decide to not continue with this person, you still have a thumbs up for your fate and destiny. Still going to work out for you, either way. So don't worry about it. There's no need to worry. Sometimes we don't get what we want because the divine and the celestial beings know what it is that we deserve. Do we deserve someone better? At the time, you might not think that anything or anyone is better than that person. But when years go by and you look back, then you realize, you know what? Yeah, I had to go through that experience. I learned so much from it, and now look at me. I'm in a better place. Mistakes are not really mistakes, they're experiences. But it's important not to repeat those mistakes. You learn from them. I do see things coming towards your way that are going to be much more, they're better, they're happier. You're going to feel more alive. I'm getting the word alive. You're going to feel more alive and vibrant for sure. All right, Virgo, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. Also, I wanted to mention, have a look at my other channel, which is Asnointia Audio, for those of you who are new. It is also on YouTube. And on that channel, I have some videos which are more of audio recordings. And it is related to relationship issues as well as spiritual connections. So those two things right now I'm focusing on. Very soon, hopefully, I'll be able to upload something that is related to negative energies and how to avoid negative energies. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. Take care. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.